Hello, my beautiful collective. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dee. If you're returning, welcome back. Glad to have you back. So this will be a timeless love, divine love reading. This will be past, present, or future. Take what resonates, leave the rest, not try to force the story to fit your narrative. If you feel called to book a personal reading with me, all the information is in the description box below. Okay, the energy for this reading feels very specific. I'm picking up on a lot of past life stuff, especially if you're into it. I know I say all the time, like Akashic Records. I think it's past life regression or something like that. That came up in the all signs reading too. So if you feel called, go and check that reading out. This feels like someone who was a light worker, high priestess, shaman, however you did light work in your past life. It's giving like someone with trials. Like I feel a lot of pain, a lot of hurt behind this past life energy that I'm picking up on. I can't pinpoint it exactly, but it feels like it's something there that has followed this divine couple into this life, like not being able to fulfill that love and live in that highest timeline together because people were intimidated by your light work in this life that I'm picking up on. It just feels like you were this beautiful, just like soul healer, and of course like energies lower frequency couldn't accept that of you. It feels like this ended before it could truly begin. It's the energy that I'm picking up on, but we'll see what comes out. I also have my past life cards with me right here, but let's see what comes out today. It feels very specific though, so if you're not into like past life readings and stuff like that, we'll see. For angels, ancestors, guides, good energy, okay, please be excited, pull up my energy, spirits of this reading for the collective. Just give me the energy surrounding the collective and then the ranking pro. Hey spirit, it feels like hard to breathe too. Like fire could have definitely been involved. Lack of oxygen, something. Look, denial, number 41. It's like access denied, or like trying to reach each other but you couldn't type of energy. This feels so specific, guys. We have fulfillment, number 20. Denial was number 14. I can't remember if I said it or not. Have invisible, number 16. High priestess of water, number 4. You have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in your chart, but it's giving me like that healer energy, that intuitive energy. I have differences, number 36. I have priestess of fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. On the bottom we have conclusions. Yeah, this might be the end of a cycle of like the warrior on the break. This could be an end of this karmic cycle, end of separation, of not being together, of closing out this pain. You might feel like this eerie energy when you come into contact with this person this lifetime, but that is only because of what happened in that past life together, where it didn't get to fully develop, where it didn't get to fully be, because someone was taken too quickly, too fast in that past life. And it feels like someone who was just so hurt by that they didn't come back to this realm for lifetimes, while the other half, your person, might have been here living out karmic cycles without you, and it feels like it was very tough. It just feels like a tough energy. But let's see what comes out today. This is a very different reading, very different energy from what I usually pick up on. Like I said, super specific. Alright, your energy collective, we have strength, Leo energy. Have the Six of Swords in your person's energy. Seven of Wands and the energy of the relationship. The Magician and the Sun. Heavy on the Leo energy. The Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Nine of Cups. Love that never happened. I'm just getting like something that was never able to get picked up off the ground. Something that was never able to grow. Look at that, the Ace of Cups behind that. It's this like newfound confidence after pushing past this energy of this past life. Let me pull the past life cards before I start to clarify. So much emotion. It's just like a lot of energy. Energy surrounding for this divine couple. What do you have for me here, Spirit? The past life energy. Okay, so we have Egypt. Spirituality and religion, yeah. Like the energies around you were more religious and you and your person were more spiritual. Biblical. Okay. The deck always wants to like fly out of my hand all the time. Finances. Scribe love life. Then we have karmic relationship on the bottom. For me, the karmic relationship was the energy surrounding you guys. Not necessarily you. All the energies that you guys faced. It feels like you guys were wealthy in a way that people couldn't understand. Yeah, forgiveness. Asia. You guys were wealthy in a way that people couldn't understand. It feels like a lot of prophecy and like people who just couldn't understand like who you guys were, you know? It's hard to put it into words, but like it feels like you were so in tuned, you were able to predict, and that was scary for people. They couldn't understand you, so they projected fear, hate onto you and your person. It feels like you were just like this powerful prophet collective. Just that energy is so strong. It's so strong. Okay, let's start clarifying. Strength and the collective's energy. Please clarify that for me, Spirit. I'm also hearing like pushed out. Pushed out. Running in the forest and trees. The energy is super specific today. The Lovers reversed. Gemini energy. The World reversed. Six of Swords. The Queen of Swords. Judgment. The Seven of Pentacles. The Three of Swords. The Eight of Wands. The Seven of Wands. And the Six of Wands reversed. Strength. Clarifying strength. Page of Wands. Ace of Wands reversed. This was something that was always meant to come back around. Something that you always wanted deep down. But you're remembering that old life with the World to the Lover's reverse, to the Six of Swords. You remember that standstill, that stop. Something within you with the Queen of Swords is having that clarity. I don't know if you had a dream. I don't know if you had a vision. Something there. And it's holding you back a little bit. It feels like when this finally comes in, because you're at judgment, right? At judgment for this manifestation. At judgment for this very healed with the Three of Swords. In the reverse situation with this person, your heart chakra is completely open. Yeah, Temperance. You are so balanced, but you remembered something of your past life. And even if you can't pinpoint what this is, because I might just be that clarity for you, okay? You're remembering that pain and that hurt. And you're like, what is this? Like, I feel it in my bones. I feel it throughout my body. You might be getting chills. You could feel it. Like, it's like this is finally coming in for me. So why am I hesitating? It's because you're remembering how painful this was. How in the last life, one of the last lifetimes you were with this person, there was a lot of pain behind it. There was a lot of hurt. That one of you couldn't even come back down to this realm. You had to heal in the astral plane. You had to heal in the heavens. With the divine, with your spirit team, you had to heal because it feels like this love and this life was ripped away from you. It feels like you are finally living in your purpose. You are finally living in your truth. And it was ripped away from you. And so now there's a little bit of fear there. There's a little bit of hesitation. And I said this in the other reading. So these two are connected. So please watch the general message that I did, the all signs. These two readings are connected. You are finally about to close this chapter. You're about to possibly ascend. Because in the last reading I said that this is like your last lifetime. Like everything is finally coming together and you're going to be an ancestor. You're going to be a spirit guide. You're going to be an ascended master for helping the collective to continue to move and grow and to be able to ascend and be in God consciousness. You're at that last stage, but for this collective, there's a fear there because when you were about to ascend before, it was taken away from you. It's not going to be taken away from you this lifetime. We're ending on the sun. You are a powerful manifester. You are a high priestess. You are a light worker. You are a healer. No matter how you do it in this lifetime, you don't have to read tarot. You don't have to use like clairvoyancy or spiritual good. You're using your spiritual gifts in whatever way works for you. But you're at a standstill right now, and I understand why you are, because there's something there. There's fear there. But at the end of the day, you're going to grow into confidence, and this is going to make you and this person happy. Because you're finally coming back together in this life. And you're going to stay together because, like I said, for a lot of you, this is your last lifetime. You're going to be happy, safe, secure. From that point on, when this journey ends, you'll be at peace. For your person collective, we have the Six of Swords. Spirit, please clarify that for me. The Page of Cups. The Five of Wands, the Seven of Cups. The Three of Swords. The Star reverse, the Ten of Wands, the Sun. The Two of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands, the Three of Wands. They feel what you're feeling. But they could also feel you releasing it. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. They could see everything starting to move in a more positive direction. They could see... It feels like they're reading you like a book collective, but this is your person, so of course. They know that healing is happening, but they know that right now you're not accepting them because like say you're hesitant because you can't pinpoint what this energy is. But they know that there's healing here. They're letting you weigh out all your options with the Seven of Cups. They're taking a step back. They know that destiny might not be fulfilled right now, but it will be because you're their happiness. They know that you're going to choose them. They see you being very much in your head. They feel the standstill. But they know the wheel is turning in their favor. They're not even like sweating it. They don't feel it feels like you feel like there's conflict, but they don't see it as conflict between the two of you. They see it as a conflict within yourself. I don't know, this person seems super woke. Yeah, 4 swords. They're going to stay silent. They're going to take a step back and let you deal. Okay? And it's because this person has been waiting for you for lifetimes. And now that they have you, it's like, because I feel this as an energy of the two people who have finally come together in this life. They waited so long for you, they're not going to give up. Right now it's a stillness because you're hesitant, but they're not giving up. They're just letting you weigh out everything. They know that it's going to be a smooth transition. That's why they're in the 6 of Swords energy. Like, they're not even sweating it. For you, this is a lot, because I feel like you were the light worker. You know, you were the person that was just very in tune, a prophet. So your feeling is a little bit more heavy. But like, so your heart is open to it because you have the Strength card twice. You're just taking a minute to step back. You're going to get some type of clarity. I know you are. I know you are. In the energy of the relationship, we have the 7 of Wands reversed. Spirit, please clarify that for me. Thank you. The Knight of Cups. The Sun wanted to come out, but it flipped back in the deck. Judgment again. Eight of Swords. Queen of Wands. So we have 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. The Devil reversed. The 5 of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles, the Hierophant reverse, and the Ace of Cups. The King of Wands. So we have the King and Queen of Wands. Oop, I did not mean to do that. Sorry. That was me. That wasn't spirit. There is a surrender that's happening with the 7 of Wands. Okay. But there's still a fear with the 8 of Swords. There's still a lack of confidence because of what didn't work out in the past. And we have to detach from that pain. We have to detach from that hurt. Because we're growing right now. Okay? We're growing. This love, and then there's the Hermit. This love is, I'm not getting like non-committal or anything like that. I'm getting unconventional. Because the Hierophant in the reverse just in general can mean that. This love is different. This is a love that people won't truly understand, but they're not meant to. It's just meant for you to. And that's how it has always been. I feel like, I don't like to say this, like, I don't want to say this because whatever, but it feels like you're gonna have like a lot of haters. I even felt like ASAP Rocky and Rihanna type of energy, like power couple, like y'all gonna be it, you know, because ASAP Rocky, he's a little different, you know, he's not like with his fashion and all that. I don't know how to put it into words, but he's just a little different. But there's going to be something here where it feels like you're going to have, quote unquote, a lot of haters, but I'm not really saying haters. It just feels like people who don't understand, so they question. Instead of trying to like appreciate the moment, appreciate like two people who are in love, they're not going to understand you guys. And I feel like feeling that energy is going to trigger you a little bit, collective. And I feel like this person knows ways to keep you calm, to keep you detached from that energy, because I feel in the past life energy, before things went, you know, left, this person was able to protect you in a way because, you know, divine feminine, divine masculine. This person was your protector. there was a beautiful balance between you two in that lifetime. It's just all these other energies who just didn't understand. They got in the way, and it was something that needed to be learned. It was something that needed to help you throughout this life. And the energies could have showed up as karmic relationships, like you might have dated some of these energies, been friends with some of these energies, because you had to balance out what they did to you in this lifetime that I'm picking up on. And your person probably had to deal with them too, because they are part of why you were taken away from them. Spirit is like, this is happening, but the fear of this past life, this energy that you're picking up on, you have to detach from it, because I feel like all those karmic relationships that cause that pain, you're done with them. They're out of your life. You're not dealing with them anymore, because I feel like this is union here. I feel like this is a couple here that is in union. I feel like this is a couple here that might have just started dating, but like you were feeling eerie. You didn't understand what was happening. You got in your head. You told them that you needed a second, and this only because you're picking up on the energy of what happened before, and you're trying to find some peace within that. So meditate on it. Do a cord cutting. You know, put extra protection on yourself. Like, I'm wearing my crystal bracelets. I don't always do that, but I have my evil eye and my what's the tourmaline on this one, on this arm. You could do that for yourself, because this is within you. This is you remembering that life, and you needed to like purge that out. But this is coming together, and it's great energy. But a part of you feel like because it was so cut short, it fizzled out so fast, and it wasn't because of what you two, it was energies around you two. You're hesitant, but that's okay, because I feel you coming out of it. I do feel you come out of it. There's a surrender happening within you. Right now, you're not accepting of it, but you will be. I feel you having that aha moment with judgment there. And how to bring you two closer together, we have the Magician. Spirit, please clarify that for me. The Two of Pentacles. The Ten of Cups. Death. Three of Wands. The Six of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the King of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Six of Cups. How do I put this into words? What I'm feeling right now. How do I put this into words? There's a way that you have to, as you get clear-minded, as you get out of this Eight of Swords energy about this situation, there's something that you have to do differently this time. I don't know if it's how you practice your healing work, how you are as a healer in this life. I don't know if it's a way you go about this energy, like when you're ready and you come back towards them. There's something that you have to do differently. It's a way that you have to give differently to this. Because I see it working out. We have the 9 to 10 Pentacles. There's something that you have to do different that you either didn't get a chance to do, or something that you did in that past life that will keep this at that Four of Swords energy, at that standstill. I don't know how you're trying to like act spirit or manifest. It could be for those who haven't met this person yet, but I really heavily feel like this is a collective who you've already met them in the 3D. There's something that you have to do differently than what you did in that past life. And it's not about like doing your soul's purpose differently. It's about like your healing like within yourself different. Because you are a powerful manifester. I don't know if you're trying to manifest like a specific way that this energy comes in or comes back, or like a specific confirmation from spirit. But there's something that you have to do differently. If you have like never accessed your Akashic records or ever done a past life reading before, you might have to, I feel like, not go to a reader. Like, this reading could just be confirmation for you, okay? But like, don't go to a reader. This is something that you have to do within yourself. I don't know if you went with out of you before, because that's what this feels like. You went with out of you before, and it was like you are a very powerful, like I said, prophet. You are a very powerful high priestess, priest, shaman, whatever you want to say. You are a very powerful light being, and so you might have went without of yourself at some point, to the point where you couldn't even see what was coming in regards to you and your person before, which we're not going to see our, we don't always get to see that. But there's something here. I feel like it was a blind spot for you, and you're stepping into that energy again this life, and you have to do something different. I'm not saying like, whatever happened in the past life is going to happen again. So probably it could happen in a different way, but I think now you have more knowledge. Now you're like more awakened, and you are very powerful. I can feel how powerful you are in this life, but there's something here that you have to do different than you did back then, because the way to progress forward is different. And I don't know if I'm putting this in the right words of how I'm feeling this energy, but I think that you have to access your own records. I think you have to access your own energy from this past life and see what you have to do differently in this life. Because even though you were living authentically in your truth with this person, there was some form of a blind spot that you guys couldn't see what was about to happen. Maybe it was like a little codependent. But you have to do something different here in the way you manifest this, how you work through this, because you're so powerful. And there's really no wrong way. It just feels like you had that blind spot before, and spirit doesn't want you to have that blind spot again. This is something that you could have saw coming if you were looking at it, is what I'm getting. You have to do something different. And because of how powerful you are, you're going to see it as soon as it happens. I hope that makes sense. I really do. And the potential, we have the sun. Spirit, please clarify that for me. Wow. Wow. You're kidding. You're freaking kidding. My kid's screaming in the background. I don't know if you can hear him. Confirmation. Babes, this is everything. This is so healed. I told you I saw you. I saw you not fighting it anymore. The Empress on the bottom. So we have Leo, Gemini, Virgo, and Scorpio energy here with the Sun, the Magician, and the Tower. Taurus energy with the Empress, the Fool, the Two of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. After so many lifetimes of things not moving, of things not progressing, of things of not growing, there's a healing aspect of that pain that I was talking about. Of you two finally coming together and getting double confirmation with the freaking sun. on the happiness, the fulfillment, the healed energy that I'm feeling. Like I said, when I say this is probably your last lifetime when you are going to ascend with your person, like there's so much growth in the ways that it couldn't grow in the past. Okay, with the Fool in the reverse, Aries energy, the plan was always union, Two of Wands, Three of Cups. After such a crazy amount of waiting, time, fighting, going through the trenches, Nine of Wands, the wheel is finally turning in your favor with this person. Yes, Seven of Pentacles. It took its time, but it had to grow. You had to grow. They had to grow in a way that it couldn't grow in the past. This is beautiful, guys. This is so beautiful. I told you I felt you getting past it. You are the Empress. You had to trust. There's so much happiness here on the other side of this. That's amazing. Double confirmation with the Sun. That's crazy. That's so crazy. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever had that happen before. Advice for the collective. Big volume messages so far, Spirit. Advice for the collective. Spirit said don't take that. Okay. Advice for the collective. Advice for the collective. The Five of Pentacles. The King of Swords. Justice, Libra energy. The Nine of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands. The Ten of Cups. The King of Cups, the Lovers, Gemini energy. The Page of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Wands. If you are someone who has a lot of visions, if you're someone, like I said, you guys were like up there with that healer energy, that light worker energy, okay? If you're someone who has visions, if you're someone who's really into your light work or just into whatever healing, like soul gifts that you have, this person isn't going to judge you. Don't think that you have to hide anything about yourself away that just puts you in an energy of like abandonment, how you felt in the past, like with previous relationships and stuff like that. Spirit is saying this is your happily ever after here. Don't hold your emotions back. This person is always going to make you feel safe, okay? This person is always going to make you feel loved. Like I feel very much like protector energy from this person, okay? There's not going to be a time where you feel like you have to hide away from them. You can always be honest because things will always be balanced. I mean, relationships have their, their shit, whatever. But this has been a long time coming for you, okay? Don't think you have to be perfect because nobody's perfect. Don't think that you have to hide yourself away because there's going to be a natural flow between the both of you where you're not going to have to look the Four of Wands on the break. Confirmation after confirmation. You don't have to hide from this person. You don't have to have fear from what has happened in the past life. There's so much balance and love with the Lovers here, okay? Like, this is nothing like the past. What you give to this will be reciprocated back to you, okay? Like, this is beautiful energy. Spirit is asking you to take that cup because you guys are learning and growing together. Whatever fears you have, that's you having to remember, because I keep breaking on the Four of Wands, okay? This is literally it for you. Whatever fears you have, it could just be things that you need to still work through and heal as this person comes into your life, and any like genuine reader will always tell you, like, we're always healing, we're humans, And you can have your manifestations and the things that you want in this lifetime as you're healing, as long as you work through it, as long as you don't ignore it, as long as you acknowledge it and work through it and transmute that energy. This person will always be here to help you through that, and you will always be there to help them through that. The fear that I'm feeling is just an attachment to old wounds from your past. And that's okay, because you're going to work through it. You're going to rise up in your energy because you're the Empress. Whew, this was a beautiful reading. Like, I'm so like, whew. Wow. I'm like, I can't even put into words like what I'm feeling after this reading. It was so beautiful. Advice for the collective spirit. Thank you. Whispers of Mother Earth. Creativity, ideas, inspiration, artist, writer, channel. I'm telling you. Your soul gifts. Okay, and then we have healing the mother line on the bottom. Your soul gifts. Whatever you're meant to do this lifetime is just healing for you, healing for the collective, healing for this person. You guys are a very powerful divine couple, and you do something amazing for the collective. You do something amazing. So I just see you guys working like, I don't even it's hard for me to put it into words, but it's beautiful. Whispers of Mother Earth is 140. January 4th could be significant, the month of April, May. I also said that in the other reading. So like I said, they're connected, so please do watch both. I hear sirens outside, so confirmation. There are creations seated within you, planted before your birth. There are unborn possibilities yearning to be woven and creative solutions waiting to be realized. Songs of the ancient earth humming through you, beckoning to be sung. New consciousness that longs to be written into matter. Surrender to the creations whispering you forth. Perhaps they're calling you to reweave the web of life in a small way, to stitch the soul in a little more. We came bearing gifts for each other, and as you share your song and unlock something in someone else, creativity and intuition come from the same sacred place. They can't be reproduced. They occur when we find ourselves flowing with the rest of life. Earth is a planet of creativity, yet so many of us have forgotten how to truly create. So many of humanity have been raised to consume. We're so focused on more that we've forgotten how to grow sustainability. Our consumption is killing us. Trust the seed that has been planted within you. Somewhere along the way, we stopped seeing ourselves as artists, creatives, poets, singers. Yet to be human is to be creative. It doesn't matter what the results may be. You carve out time to express your soul through your creativity. The seeds planted within you will show you the way. They have intelligence within them, and all you need to do is tend them through daily grounded creative action. How does your soul most yearn to create? I'm telling you, whatever you do in this life, whatever you're supposed to do, whether you do light work, you read tarot, you make art, whatever it is, you stepping fully into that, you heal the earth, you heal the planet, and you being with this person as well, like, really helps bring that up. So I don't know if there's like a creative endeavor or something that you always hope to do. It's something there with that. Like, I feel it very heavily. Okay, and I've been feeling that heavily for weeks, honestly. Like, everybody's just stepping into their divine purpose, coming up into their soul plan. It's a lot of activation happening. Advice for the collective. You're doing what you're supposed to do. It's going to be scary. But I said this in the other reading as well. You're just taking your baby steps. Nothing is yet set in stone. Have faith in your dreams. Heavy on that. You are good enough, Virgo energy. The energy is gaining momentum. The answers you need are coming, Gemini energy. Expect powerful change. Your commitments being tested. Don't let your past hold you back. I'm telling you, that's that past life energy. South Node is all about South and North Node. Well, mostly South is about the karmic energies that you're needing to let go of, needing to learn from in this life. Advice for the collective. Alignment number 14. Channeling number 3. I'm telling you, you guys have to like sit with yourself for a little bit. I said, whether you're doing like reading your own Akashic records, having some form of like past life regression, remembering who you were, or if you, like I said, if you're having dreams and all that, make sure you keep a dream journal by you, but you're exactly where you need to be. Okay, so don't lose faith in that. Keep doing what you're doing. Okay. Advice for the collective. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. You deserve love. You're lovable. Then we have wedding. This situation involves marriage. We had engagement came out in the other reading too. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Chemistry. These cards came out in the first reading. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Then we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Some of you definitely have come into union or you're about to. Advice for the collective. Thank you. Bounteous. Generously given, relationships coming together. This probably is like one of my favorite readings ever. Okay, so number 72. July 2nd could be significant. February. Month of September. And I said September like in the first reading. So September could have been significant for you guys this year or whenever you find this reading, because all my readings are timeless. So September could have been super significant, okay? Maybe September 2nd because I just opened up on 92. And that one says, into the unknown, underworld depths, courage, facing your fears. Open up that business, collective. Do what makes your heart happy. Do what makes your soul happy, okay? Okay. When water is present, life is present. It's a gift offered to us and through us, generously offered, bountifully given. We're beginning to wake up to this precious substance we have in our lives, or substance we have in our lives, and never take it for granted. Clean running water is a privilege that many in the West fail to appreciate, and it's one that many around the world go without. This card encourages you to appreciate the gifts, bounty, opportunities, and privileges that are in your life. To embrace what you need, but to also be generous to others who might not have what you have. To acknowledge and receive the abundance around you, but also share it. To appreciate the simple things in your life like running water. Don't hoard what you don't need. Share the plenty that surrounds you and watch as it swells and grows. Move from competition to collaboration. Rewrite the script of me against you. Welcome the wellspring that eternally bubbles up from deep within. Share what you love freely. So often life is that much more enjoyable when it's shared with others. Water, where water is, life thrives. Where water flows, things are much more alive. Don't hoard and stagnate. Welcome mutual exchanges. Share what you've been blessed with and watch as everything around you and within you becomes more and more alive. Soul inquiry. How can you appreciate the bounty that's already around you? How can you be more generous in your life? I feel like this is whatever way you share your soul's gifts. So like if you're like me and you do readings on YouTube, that's you sharing your ancient wisdom, your divine wisdom, right? Between you, God source, and how you help bring the collective together. Whether you write books, whether you paint, whether you just, have a friendly interaction with people. Maybe you're like a comedian or something. It doesn't have to be something like one of my favorite readers, she said you can even do carpentry. You're helping somebody in that way. doing plumbing or something, how you give to people in whatever way. That's how I see you sharing your gifts. Whatever it is that you're meant to do in this life, whatever you acknowledge, whatever makes your soul happy, how you give to the rest of the collective. It doesn't have to be like you being on TikTok. It could be. There's people on TikTok who do so many things, woodworking, all that stuff, and they have a following because it helps bring the collective together, whether you're reading tarot on TikTok, whether you're doing book reviews or promoting your book or whatever works for you. That's how you bring the collective together. That's how you bring, like, you and this person start a couples YouTube. I don't know. I know that doesn't work out for everybody, but there's our couples who've been doing it forever, who are so in love and have beautiful families. You know, like, if that's how you bring the collective together, that's how you bring the collective together, okay? 45 on the time. That could be significant for someone. Advice for the collective. Go slow. Take your time to get to know each other, and I feel that because I feel you being a little scared, a little in your head, collective, but that's okay. Integrity. Does this situation align with your morals and your values? Soulmate. Your soulmate will love, accept, and respect you. Longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. Like I said, this person has been waiting for you to come back for a long time. Denial. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. Yeah, I see, like I said, I saw that Four of Swords. There's an energy of taking a step back. We have trust. It is safe to trust in the situation. Then we have wait. The timing isn't quite right. Look what's on the bottom of that. Marriage. I love that. Okay. I feel like the wait is just for a moment. Some of you might work through this while you're dating this person, and some of you might work through this on your own. But for some of you, like I said, I feel union very heavy here. Advice for the collective. Advice. Thank you, Spirit. I am present. Light body activation. Accessing the divine within. Everything is just hitting in this reading. Okay, you could resonate with Syrian Starseed energy because we have Sirius star blessings on the bottom. And it says, yes, proceed, be seen, push through. Okay. Okay, I am present is number 94. Like I said earlier, September could be significant. September 4th, even the month of April. So from September, maybe about April, because April, May. So September, April, May, however, which way it goes. Just pay attention to those months. Pay attention to what you're going through. Like I said, keep a dream journal. Try to journal every day. You know, just see how your life continues to progress. I said this in the first reading, like just walking down that flower road and seeing as the flowers bloom and grow in your favor as you step closer and closer into your destiny, closer and closer into union with this person, and to just like this beautiful divine energy. Okay, I just see a very beautiful union. It's just so wonderful. I almost don't even want this reading to be over. You are expecting a great shift, which is helping you understand yourself in a way that we're in yourself in ways that were previously impossible. This is an exciting time. You're connecting with the highest form of intelligence within you. The body of light within you is growing brighter, and you are becoming aware of how your actions and choices affect the unfolding of your future. The bright light you are is expressing itself unapologetically. Beautiful. Advice for the collective. Advice. Have envy. I am the same as everyone, but with different challenges. Abundance. I'm a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. I have indecision. I trust my intuition in all aspects of my life. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Acceptance. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. A lot of purple. Then we have love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. On the bottom, we have grief. Understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. And then growth is on the break. I feel like with grief and envy, it could be someone who was a part of the karmic people in your life that caused harm to you in that past life. It feels like one more person that needs to be walked away, because when envy came out, I felt something very different off of that. Like, as your life is starting to change, as you walk into this abundant after a moment of indecision, okay, because you were feeling that past life energy heavy, there might be someone attached to you still from that past life. Because I remember saying earlier in the reading how it feels like you let all of those energies go, and now you and this person could walk forward. There may be one person that you have to let go of. Spirit, clarify envy for me. Clarify envy for me. I'm just curious. Yeah, death in the reverse. Someone who isn't supposed to progress forward with you. They could be a Scorpio. Nine of Swords. Ten of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, Six of Cups. Ten of Swords. You have 10-10 here. That chapter with this energy is over. The Page of Wands. You have Three of Swords. They caused you pain. Because you were powerful, the Emperor. I feel you as the Emperor and the Empress. Okay, yeah. They tried to stop your manifestations. They tried to keep you in fear. It could be possibly a friend. Three of Cups. They wanted to heal something in this lifetime, but they are a page, which means like you, like Emperor, Empress, and Page energy know. They healed as much as they could with this. Okay. It's time for a release though. Nine of Swords in the reverse. I feel like eventually they'll be okay. But there's someone who, like I said, they just don't understand, like, you and your person. There's heartbreak here. Like, as you step into your power. This feels like an energy that tried to stop you, tried to keep you in illusions. And they were a part of what happened to you in that past life. I don't know who it could be. They could be an Aries as well. I'm picking up mostly, though, like air signs. So they could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, maybe a Cancer, maybe a Pisces. I broke on the Lovers, so maybe Gemini. But that was like a small, like, channel. Advice for the collective. We have Orphaned in the reverse, number 5. Okay. The shadow side of this card speaks to the essence of abandonment. Perhaps you feel the need to remain apart because intimacy is too threatening. It also warns against creating inappropriate family structures in order to conceal old wounds. It's time to address the unhealthy alliances you formed and make a decision to heal the past. You will not be abandoned by the world if you claim yourself as whole. Not all relationships are dysfunctional, and not all of them will disappoint you. Don't abandon yourself. You can connect to others in a healthy way once you recognize your patterns and consciously choose to interrupt them. Life wants to love you. Let it. That's what I was saying about you just like taking your time because you're hesitant right now. Acknowledge that. Acknowledge that pain. Acknowledge that hurt. Acknowledge what you're going through. But don't stop yourself from receiving and accepting this love because you feel like, oh, I still have more healing to do. You can heal as you are with this person. Just make sure that you're continuing to grow. Continue to do your light work. Continue to do your healing work. Continue to get those shadow work readings, doing your shadow work. Because, like I said, we're human. We're never done healing. But don't turn away from this person. Because remember, in the advice portion of the reading, the Five of Pentacles was the first to come out. Okay, so don't get in a codependent energy and try to get this person to stay. Acknowledge where we need to continue to heal. Just because love comes in doesn't mean we stop, because people think when you find that love, that job, whatever, that's the end all be all, things just stop. No, we keep growing. We keep going day by day. We keep living our lives. We keep going through certain situations. It's just that the heavier karmic cycles, the bigger ones that you had to go through, those are done. You're still going to have the smaller ones. You're still going to have the things where you have to remember your healing work. Okay, so don't abandon your healing journey. Don't abandon your light work once this person comes in. Keep working and keep flowing through who you're meant to be, who you are, how you heal yourself and the collective, and how you are in alignment with this person. Advice for the collective. We have forgiveness. We have perfect timing. Listen to your intuition. Communicate clearly. Have no. So if you have a yes or no question on your mind, Spirit is saying no. I might clarify that too, because I knew that. I should have known that was going to happen. It always happens. We have no, and then we have yes, and then we have unlikely on the bottom of the deck. So now I have to, because that every time that happens, I have to clarify. Spirit, why is no here? Why is no here, Spirit? The Queen of Wands. The Two of Wands. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. The Queen of Cups. The Four of Swords. Two of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, King of Wands, the Chariot. Some of y'all are really scared to go towards this. The Emperor. Baby, this is, you have the Emperor and the Hierophant upright. Okay? Don't veer off plan. Don't be afraid. This is your person. This is your higher level commitment. This is what you've been waiting for. Don't hide yourself away. You think this isn't a part of a plan. I'm getting you as the reverse energy, and I'm just like hearing Spirit saying, no, this is what you're supposed to do. You think it's not a part of the plan. You're not confident. You don't know if you should put your love into it. Spirit is saying, stop, be still, take a moment, because this is divinely guided towards you. You keep thinking it's something like your past, and it's not. This is something that you could go towards. This isn't anything that's going to make you, you're clinging on to the past too much. This is where you're meant to be. This is where you're meant to go. So Spirit is saying, stop the foolishness. Why is yes here? Why is yes here? The Four of Cups and the Tower. Yes, you're supposed to take this offer. You're not supposed to turn away from it. You're scared with the Moon there. You have fear. Okay? But that's you self-sabotaging. Seven of Swords. And that's you thinking it's not going to be successful. Yes, you're supposed to accept this change. Your whole life is going to change. Spirit is saying, as soon as you get out of your head and realize that you are in a good and beautiful healed place with that Five of Cups in the reverse, it's all going to flow. But you're delaying your happiness. You're delaying your success because you are keeping yourself in the dark. Two of Swords. You're keeping yourself in a conflict. You're keeping yourself in your head. So yes, you're supposed to go through this even though you're afraid. Don't self-sabotage yourself. You're supposed to take this offer. Okay, yeah, the Magician. You manifested this. You are powerful. You live in your truth. Okay? Don't be afraid. This is something that you've always wanted. Like, stop with the shenanigans. Yes, take the offer. Affirmation of advice, Spirit. Affirmation of advice. Okay, not half the deck. Affirmation of advice, Spirit. Thank you. Take the offer. Page of Cups, showing itself. I release past attachments to attract healthy and meaningful experiences. Mic drop. Affirmation of advice, Spirit. Thank you for all your messages today. Affirmation of advice. I like to do both because this one in my hand right now gives me like higher self. I will measure today by how fully present I am. I know my worth and I will not settle for less. Yes. This was such a beautiful reading, collective. I really hope that it helped. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you for being here with me and making it to the end of this reading. Like I said in the beginning, if you feel called to book a reading with me, all the information is in the description box below. You guys stay safe. You guys stay blessed. And I will see you in the next reading.